For the 30th time, the green flag is in the air.
One back to 20, he's behind tires. 18's going to chase you up here. Make sure you stay down against him here, so 1.5 back to the 20.
Immediately you see Kyle Busch with a great start. He's going to clear for the lead with this push from Cole Custer. The tower's coming back strong on the outside. Kyle uses his experience to pull a big side draft into turn 3. That's going to give him the momentum to clear for the lead finally. Or is it?
Reddick won't give up, will he? He's using that high side perfectly.
Corner, you're good.
But right there, Kyle Busch completes the pass. But a draft is coming from behind. Will Tyler dive to the bottom?
Reddick has never led a lap here. That first circuit out front for Kyle Busch. The 801st time he's led the field in Xfinity competition here at Auto Club.
I like what I'm seeing here from Kyle. He's not using the wall. He's just laying off of. If he got a big lead like he has, there's no reason to do that.
I like what I'm seeing out of Annette. I mean, how great has he been on the long run? He started 16th and just went around Bell for 6th.
Yeah, he's a guy that after practice yesterday, I liked the speed I saw in his car. I felt like they were going to be able to move forward from their starting position. They've certainly been able to do it.
It's been incredible early, Jamie.
Well, they struggled a little bit in practice, and Michael told me, he said, we were so much on the splitter, so he said, it is so bumpy here that I came in and the team said, you're not on the splitter, it's just that rough. He said, I had to wrap my mind around it, be okay with it, and their adjustments combined made that car free up, and it has come to life. Definitely the best it's been all weekend.
And Jamie, you can really see it down in turns 3 and 4. He's one of the few guys that just takes that bottom line and uses it whether he has any traffic or not. That's the sign of a free race car, being able to get that run off the turn like he's getting.
The other good sign for them, gets better and better as the run goes, and that will really pay big dividends in that final stage when we've got roughly 80 laps after we complete stage number 2.
You're absolutely right. These first 2 stages are a little bit shorter. You don't get the full tire wear, the full tire run. And this first stage, like we talked about earlier in the broadcast, was on older tires, which makes a big difference at Auto Club Speedway with all the tire wear.
Final lap, stage 1. Kyle Busch has won the last 2 races in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
You can hear him pedaling it there off the corner. Whether you're leading or running in the 20th is still a job around this racetrack. And guys, let's just make a note of Cole Custer. You talk about the long run and how these cars are going to fall off. He, over the last 3 or 4 laps, has been faster than Kyle Busch. He didn't take off well, but now that car's really running well, and his speeds are on point. So we have to see if he's able to take the next stage away from Kyle Busch.
Mentioned his victories the last 2 weeks. He didn't win a stage in those 2 events. He's got stage number 1 today. Second place goes to Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier complete the top 5. And we mentioned the battle for stage points. Look at Austin Cindric with his late rally, going to come back and finish inside the top 10. Kyle Busch takes the outside lane.
Working your way up to him now. 9 shots. I own A. 39, 1 back, 19 pushing. He's not leaving your bumper. Still on your bumper pushing. You're in the 22 now. You got no help yet. Cover back to you here. 3/4 back, half back.
Noah Gragson +2 on that cycle of stops. He's hanging on in 3rd, company from his teammate. Bell improving his race car, and Ryan Preece riding the high line off of turn 4.
Oh, I hope they're able to merge. That was tight off turn 4. You can see Michael Annette starting in the 5th position down on the bottom. That's not the preferred line, Brad. You'd rather be on the high side, wouldn't you?
Well, entering the corner, you want to be on the bottom, but when I come off that corner, I need to get all the way to the wall. And if there's somebody outside me, they better give me a little bit of room.
Ryan Preece in the 8th, 7th. That's where he finished in his only other start this year. Xfinity cars off next weekend. Then we go to Texas, and Jeb Burton will be driving the 8 for Dale Jr.
You gonna make it all the way down.
Out of fuel and getting a push. What's going on here? This is interesting.
Yeah, Joey Gase with an issue.
Get a little help from a friend here.
John Jackson, a shove to Joey Gase. Pit road is now closed. 2 laps to go on the stage. Don't get a caution there. And Busch starting to pull away again. The advantage had gotten down to about a half a second for driver 18 over Reddick, but back up over a second now. Allgaier, Custer, Jones, the rest of the top 5.
Kyle Busch, such a professional, Brad, but you don't think there's any way leading this race and having the days having, he's thinking about number 200, do you?
Oh, he's thinking about it. You're darn right he's thinking about it. And he's got a great shot at it. He's got one of the best cars in the field, if not the best car in the field today. And a lot of experience to lean back on this racetrack. This is his race. We'll see if it comes together for him. Still a long ways to go, 80-some laps. And as we've seen, these things can fall apart pretty easily, and they don't have to be your fault when they do so, but he's in great position right now.
You see there below the scoring pylon, he's got 6 wins here. That's the most all time. And when he comes back to the start-finish line to get the green and white checkered flag to end our second stage, he will have led 860 laps here.
Just keep in mind, Justin Allgaier and Cole Custer still have very fast cars. They might just be that adjustment away from winning the race.
Kyle Busch sweeps the first 2 stages at Auto Club Speedway.
A little bit better restart for Tyler Reddick this time. He's got a little help from Justin Allgaier.
And we saw Busch take the lead on the initial start down on that bottom, so it's certainly doable.
Look at him fan out as we talk about restarts. 4 different racing grooves being used all the way at the bottom. That's Brandon Jones.
Look at this dive. Cole Custer to the bottom of the racetrack in that 00 car.
And you see those plumes of smoke. That's where the splitter's dragging down the backstretch where it's really bumpy yet.
Look at him all the way on the apron. I love that.
The sense of urgency is up. Brandon Jones shooting the middle in the 19. That's Allgaier hugging the wall. Rookie of the Year contender making his first appearance here at the track in Fontana, California, and the action is heating up. Look at Cindric, and there goes Nemechek around. Off the nose of Segan, hard into the inside wall.
Hold a brake. You all right, man? Yeah, I'm all right.
Whew. Glad to hear that. He caught the edge of that turn 1 pit wall, and he hit a ton. Tyler Reddick should have a big run on Kyle Busch entering turn 1 here.
Rolling. Watch your bottom here. He's trying to push tight. Keep digging. Outside's covered. Watch your bottom.
Heck of a restart on old tires.
Nice job, and he got a nice push from Custer too, but look, there goes the 9 up the hill, couldn't stick in the corner, and here comes the whole world under him.
Wide here, 3 wide.
And Noah Gregson's in trouble, and he's going to go to the back, but he knows that. He's trying to recover his tire strategy from the problems he had earlier in the race.
Custer in the outside lane had gotten up to second for a moment, but unable to hang on as Reddick takes the low lane, getting a push from Allgaier. No, there is Custer. He's able to make the outside work and slide into position, and now going for the race lead at the start-finish line.
Telling you, that car's just gotten better and better all day long. Got that track position after a bad pit stop earlier, and he takes the lead.
While we were away, this is what happened with the 2 of Tyler Reddick. Got into the wall a couple of times, eventually had to make an unscheduled pit stop, and we're under caution for the 4th time right now because the 22 of Austin Cindric went for a ride in turn 4.
Bad news for the competition. The 18 of Kyle Busch, he's happy with the balance. No changes, a 4-tire stop.
And it looks like they had an issue in the Kyle Busch pit area, and he's going to lose a ton of track position here. Christopher Bell, who has the #1 pit stall after winning the pole last week, goes +4. Watch the 18.
Fairly routine so far. Oh, trouble in that right
Trouble with
rear.
the hang. Oh, the jack's not high enough. So it's dragging the tires. He's trying to hang it. Couldn't get it on the spoke of the hub.
Just when we needed a little drama. Kyle Busch and a late race rally. Christopher Bell will be the leader when we return.
Michael Neck gets a pretty good launch.
7 straight backside. 7 ahead, light down. Half a car down. Look at middle. Inside.
3 wide into the corner. Here comes Allgaier. Christopher Bell jumping to the inside. He'll grab the race lead.
Don't stay with the 7 and the 18 here. All right, now hit your marks. Still 3.
And everybody leaves the inside open. That's going to help Kyle move up to 3rd.
But Allgaier with a strong run on the high side. Can he get to Busch? No. Kyle closes the door.
Crossover move for Allgaier, trying to get to the inside of the 18. Meanwhile, Cole Custer looking for the lead, dropping below Bell in 1.
And there you go, still there. Clear, 1 back. Closing. Clear.
Custer has such great short run speed. He needs to get out front and run away because Kyle Busch is coming.
Half back and further away.
4 to go. 2-second advantage. You got lap traffic to deal with, and Kyle Busch in your mirror. What is the anxiety level for Cole right now?
It's still pretty high, but it's getting a little bit calmer as he cleared that lap car.
Stay behind. 3 more when you get here.
And
really nice.
The great thing
that lap cars between y'all have straightaway back.
The great thing that helps Adam when you hear your lap time and he's not coming. You know, Kyle Busch isn't making any ground on you. Gives you more and more confidence as you race toward the checkered.
You really just want to see that white flag. And no, we're not going to get another caution. And then you just got to finish the job. 3 laps to go for Custer.
And I got to say,
99 in front. 42.50 to a 55.
I got to say, I'll never forget my first win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at my home track in Michigan. It was one of the biggest wins of my career. And this being his home track, Cole Custer.
It hit 55. He caught that slow car to real bad spot. Back 2 to go. 2 to go when you get here. Get your mark.
Watch him work the wheel, though. I mean, he's not along for a Saturday afternoon drive. 180 miles an hour turning to the right. That'll get your attention.
What I was saying, though, is this would be the biggest win, I'm sure, for Cole in his career if he can bring this home here. We're just coming to 2 laps to go.
Got a couple of victories in his pocket in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
50 to 73.
Got the season finale down at the Homestead Miami Speedway in 2017. Clinched a spot in the championship for last year with a win at Texas Motor Speedway.
50 to his 73. All clear. Coming to the white. 2.7 seconds. Just trying to make it sound like we're getting away.
Off of turn 4. White flag is in the air. It'll be 1 lap to go.
We've seen some crazy last laps here at
42.60. Staying behind.
Auto Club Speedway. Cole Custer just hoping for calm.
And the California fans are on their feet out here. It's quite a sight to see. This is their prodigy that about to get his first win here in California.
Into turn 3. 1 last corner. 200 gonna have to wait. Today belongs to the California kid. Career win number 3 for Cole Custer comes at Auto Club Speedway.
A water bath in victory lane. Cole Custer, the California kid. What a day for you. You had an extra confidence starting earlier in qualifying, but you just beat Kyle Busch straight up. It was a huge day for him. All the headlines were about him. What does this win mean to you?
It means a ton. I mean, to start the year off, you know, with new crew chief and Mike, new engineer Javin, they just did a great job coming over here. You know, just trying to work through all the things. And, you know, we've been a little bit frustrated with ourselves. You know, we wanted to run better than 4th and top 5, but today we accomplished that. You know, we had a great car. I can't thank everybody at Thompson Pipe Group enough. I probably wouldn't be racing right now if it wasn't for their family and everything they've done. Haas Automation, I wouldn't be here without Gene either. So just a great job overall. I mean, I'm I'm pumped. I mean, I've never won this early in the season yet, so it's going to be a little bit more relaxing than past years.
Congratulations, Cole Custer from his home state. He goes to victory lane.
Kyle, we saw and documented the pit stop problems on lap 114. It seemed like you came back through the pack pretty quick, though. Got to second. What more did your car need once you got to second?
I don't know, just lack of grip there at the end. We just didn't have the speed we needed with the 00. I guess I could match his lap times, but earlier in the day we were 2/10 better than some of the guys, and there at the end we weren't. So it is what it is, I guess. And I hate it for all the IK9 guys and everybody at Extreme Concepts, but our Super was fast, just not enough there at the end.